It's a cold morning. It's about 30 degrees right now, but it's the first day I've had off since I got the car, and I wanted to get a quick initial video of it for myself or for whoever might see this. So let's take a look. 1966 Ford Falcon base level club coupe. For being a base level, surprisingly it has, as you can see, the 289. It's not just a badge. It has the 289. It's got 5-lug wheels all the way around. Silver blue poly, code Y, I believe is the color, but the data plate is missing, so it's a little hard to say for sure. Get this open. There we go. There's the 289. The car shows 71,000, but it could easily be 171. People we got it from said that they had recently got it just in November. This is January, and the guy that they got it from had done some engine work prior to them, so this is older stuff here, but all Edelbrock. It's got the Edelbrock Performer 289 intake, an Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor, Edelbrock valve covers, and Edelbrock air cleaner. These folks went through all the fluids, like even the tranny fluid, the rear end fluid, radiator, brakes, put in a new master cylinder, ran new brake lines. This engine does have long tube headers, the previous to them owner put on. Yeah, pretty clean, just needs to be cleaned up. Looking forward to that somewhere down the road. Condition wise, the door swung open too far one time because the spring was missing maybe or something, buckled those edges a little bit. That's the only significant body damage as far as not being straight. It's got a little bit of rust here and there, a little bit of some starting there. But yeah, I haven't even washed this thing yet. This is just the first look at condition. 70s era wheels, I'd say, maybe early 80s. I replaced the gas cap, I have to admit. The locking gas cap was hideous. Don't want to have a locking gas cap. The glass all appears good. All the side windows are stamped with Carlite, but the back and the front, I haven't spotted them necessarily. Cowl needs to be cleaned out. I love the round tail lights. I love the dual exhaust. Sounds good, runs good. I'll see if I can get the trunk open and stuff too. I may not be able to get the trunk one-handed. Interior seats and door panels, side cards have all been redone at some point. They're not factory original. Very, very basic. The others had more embossing and things on them. Dash has been mouse chewed and recovered at some point. Not a very clean job of cutting out the defrost vents. They just cut a slit in the upholstery years ago. But the dash looks pretty good, pretty clean. Wipers work, blinkers work, transmission lights up, everything lights up. Shift's really nice. Hole for stereo is already there. That's the way it goes. I'll use it. Back seat's very clean. Carpet, dark blue is it's not good. It's not horrible. The rear package shelf is missing altogether, and so they got this cloth thrown over there that they had matching pillows and seat covers on here. Headliner's the worst. All the holes everywhere from mice, but I can live with it for a while. Windows all go up and down as they should. Heat works good. Glove box pretty clean. It's got a couple mouse holes in it. I'll fire it up real quick. It's warm already, so it should start it right up. Engine seems to run really good. glass packs, looks like, for mufflers. I'll see if I can get the trunk open. Somebody tried to punch out the trunk lock at some point, so it doesn't work in one direction, but it will work in the other direction, usually. There it goes. That presumably would be the original color on the spare. Carpet's kind of ugly, but the drops, I took off the cardboard covers and checked the drops. They're both pretty clean. They dropped and cleaned out the gas tank. The sending unit is not giving an accurate reading on the fuel gauge, but other than that, it seems good. There's the air valve for air shocks. It's got the jack, lug nut wrench. Seems pretty good. The trunk seal could be replaced, just like the door seals could be replaced, but so that's a quick walk around with most everything. Not in super detail, but some detail. There's the worst of the seat damage, which is pretty bad. I'll fill and patch that. Trying to make a parts list for my first order of stuff. I don't have a lot of money to work with initially, but a decent amount. Got about $350 to play with. And then the rest will need to come little by little as I get Christmas money and birthday money. This is a fun car, so fun money is supposed to pay for it, not budgeted money from our income. So we'll see how long it takes to do some things I want to do. It may take a little longer. Sometimes we may have to fudge that rule a little bit. If I don't know if I can get enough funding money to do wheels and tires, but tires are plenty of tread. They're just date coated. They're pretty old, like probably at least 20 years old, maybe more. So safe around town probably wouldn't do good for long term or on a longer trip. And I'd love to get torque thrust D's on here with the gray painted centers, but that's going to take a significant amount of funds that Christmas and birthdays may not cover that. So first wash either today or tomorrow. Pretty cold today. It's supposed to be a little warmer tomorrow, maybe 43 for a high. So maybe I'll wash tomorrow. Today my vacuum it, take out the back seat. It'd be awesome to find the build sheet, of course, but having been reupholstered, I expect that it's gone, unless maybe I found it under the carpet somewhere. So that's the new Falcon. Same year as me, 66, so that's always fun. And with that, I will stop this video and move on to projects.